Right, welcome. So I'm going to show you step by step how you can make upwards of $100 per day leveraging Google and AI, which are two things you should by now know what they are. Now, anyone can do this, but of course it takes time and effort. And this is going to be a 20 to 30 minute video explaining exactly step by step how you can do it too. And if you follow the steps in this short tutorial, step by step, you can do it too. Right? Again, this is a short intro. Let's just jump straight into the video. And again, if you follow this step by step and have any questions, just comment down below and I'll clarify and help you out in this journey, because it's going to be a long journey. But if you stick to it and you go through this again, step by step, you're going to make it, right? And so with that said, let's just jump straight into it and let's start making money. Right. So how to make $100 a day with SEO by leveraging AI. It's going to be a long video, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. So SEO, if you're on this channel, you know what it is. Essentially, it is the process of taking a website, right? Let me just increase here my pen size. So SEO is the process of going on Google, right? This is Google with the search bar up top. There's all of these search results, right? And SEO, right, is the process of having our site rank first on Google or Bing or any other search engine for a certain keyword. Now, why is this valuable? Let's say, for example, if you rank number one for running shoes, right? If your site ranks number one for the keyword running shoes, most of the traffic or people searching for that will go to your site and eventually buy your shoes, and you're going to make money, right? This works for running shoes. This works for product, services, anything, right? You know how Google works, and you know if you rank higher for a certain keyword, it is quite profitable, right? Now, the very first step of making money with this is, of course, having your site, having your proper brand, and having something to sell, right? Putting that apart, right? Putting the fact that you already have a website or something to sell, whether it's yours or someone else's, maybe you're an affiliate, right? If you take that out of the way, now the very first step to making money is choosing the right keywords, right? And oftentimes people neglect this step, and in my opinion, and in all the other experts' opinions, it is the single most important step ever, right? Because if you're wanting to make money and wanting to rank sites on Google, Bing, or even rank videos on YouTube, TikTok, right? Or Amazon, right? Because Google, so Google is a search engine, Bing is a search engine. These are text-based search engines. YouTube, TikTok, these are search engines as well. Even Reddit, right? Text search engine as well. Amazon is a search engine as well, but for products, right? All of these, eBay, all these platforms are search engines, right? And you don't want to be having all this work optimizing your listing. Maybe you want to rank on Amazon, or your actual sites. Maybe you want to rank on Google or Bing, or your videos, and you're optimizing them and spending time, money, and resources optimizing them for the wrong keywords. Because you're going to be spending all this time, and at the end of the day, maybe you might rank for the keyword, but it might not be a keyword that makes actual money. To find keywords that make you money, you first need to draw out this matrix, which in the y-axis we have what's called BI, which is buyer intent, and in the x-axis we have traffic, right? Now, keywords, the keywords you do not want to go for, are keywords here and here. Why? Because actually, before I explain to you why, let me quickly remind you what buyer intent is, right? Let's say, for example, I have a store that actually a service could be a service or a product, but it's a service store that grooms dogs, right? I have a shop where you take in your dog, right, and we'll bathe him and we'll groom your dog, right? Now, I could rank my site, right, on Google, like I said before, right? Someone searching, for example, for how to groom a golden retriever. My site ranks first, and people go to my site and buy my product. Now, I could again have our site rank first, how to groom a golden retriever, or I could also have it rank for where to groom a golden retriever, or how much does it cost to groom a golden retriever. Now, which one of these ones has the highest buyer intent? It's these two, where or how much. Why? Because someone searching for where or how much is much more likely to want to buy, in this case, to want to pay someone to do it for them, than someone searching for how. Someone searching for how, most likely they want to do it themselves, right? Again, this is not to say that when someone's searching for how, you can not try to convince them that, oh, it's too hard, go out and do it at our shop. Or if you actually want to do it yourself, just go and buy our product, because you can have like an article with a link to a product of yours that helps you groom a golden retriever at home. But in essence, right, these keywords have a higher buyer intent, because again, someone searching for where, they want to go out and pay someone to do it for them. Again, while someone searching for how, most likely we can assume that the probability of them wanting to have someone do it for them is less, right? So this is just an example. This works for any single niche. So Again, why do you not want to go to these two quadrants is because these have low buyer intent, right? Again, the y-axis is buyer intent. These two have low buyer intent, right? This one has low buyer intent, low traffic, so it is the worst of the worst keywords you could possibly be targeting. And these ones have low buyer intent and high traffic, meaning these are competitive, because the higher the traffic, in theory, the higher the competition, the harder it is to rank for certain keywords. So going for keywords with high traffic, highly competitive, they have low buyer intent, can be good, I guess, for brand awareness and all that, but we're trying to make money, right? Our goal is to make $100 a day fast, right? So don't go for these two, right? Now, the ones you should be targeting are these ones and these ones. Ideally, first these ones, because these have high buyer intent, low traffic. So ideally, so in theory, I guess, lower competition, so easier to rank for because there's low traffic. These are the hardest ones to find. And then also target these ones, high traffic, high buyer intent. These are going to be the most profitable ones. And I guess these ones are profitable too, but it depends on the number of keywords you actually rank for on each one of these quadrants, if that makes sense, right? But again, go for these two. Go for high buyer intent, high or low traffic, right? And again, because of this, right? You want to be focusing on the right keywords. You want to put yourself in your customer's shoes and think, okay, if I were a potential customer of my business, whether that's a product or a service, what would I, if I needed someone to solve my problem, because you need, of course, if you have a business, you're solving people's problems, whether that's through a product or service, people are paying you to solve a product for them, right? And so put yourself in your own shoes and think, okay, if I wanted to pay someone to solve my problem, what would I be searching for on Google, right? And list a bunch of keywords, 10, 15, 20 keywords, and put them on this matrix, right? Put them on here. And then go for these ones and these ones. Discard these ones for now, right? And so that's the very first step, figuring out what keywords you want to rank for, right? Now, SEO as a whole is a very, very complex topic because there are three great pillars of SEO. There's the on-page SEO, there's the off-page SEO, right? And then there's technical SEO, right? On-page is essentially any single thing you do on the site, right? So if this is your site, right? Let's say this is your site, and it has, let's say, for example, it has this individual blog post, right? And you want to rank this blog post for whatever keyword, right? Now, the best practice for on-page, and I'll link a video down below, which is like a full course on just on-page SEO. If I forget, just remind me and I'll link it down below. But essentially, on-page SEO here would be adding a featured image, right? Adding a proper table of contents, having the content properly structured on the page so it's easy for the reader to digest, right? Having in-article images that complement the written content, right? Having also in-article videos that also complement the written content, right? Having all these rich visual cues that complement and increase the easiness of reading of the article. Having bullets, tables, quotes, having internal links, so maybe linking out to other blog posts of yours, maybe linking out to maybe some services or products of yours, right? Maybe linking out to your homepage, to your contacts page, right? External links, right? Links linking out to Wikipedia, for example, or links linking out to any other authoritative platform or website that complement the article that you're writing, right? These are all on-page SEO techniques, right? Every single thing you do on the site, right? Colors, buttons, all this is on page, right? Then we have, of course, the off page. This essentially, if we boil it down, is all about link building, right? Backlinks. So if you don't know, sites rank higher on Google if they have more backlinks, right? If Google sees that your site has a bunch of links from Forbes, a link from TechCrunch, maybe a link from Bloomberg, right? They see you, Google sees, in Google's eyes, you are classified as an authoritative figure, as an authoritative website, because other sites that Google finds authoritative are linking back to you. So in theory, Google will see, okay, if all these authoritative publications are linking out to this website must be valuable, because why would these authoritative publications be linking out to a site that's not good, right? So this is essentially that's about it in terms of link building. I have a bunch of videos on another channel of mine that talk about solely how to link building strategies, how to buy links, how to acquire links naturally, the best link building strategies you can use for certain niches. Again, if I forget, I'm going to leave it down below, but if I forget, just comment down below and I'll send you the link. But it's very, very powerful. Now, like I said, on page is a whole world in of itself. Off page as well, right? I have recorded full courses on YouTube, hours long, just for these individual topics, right? And it's time consuming, right? Then technical SEO. This is more of a granular stuff, for example, schema markup, for example, meta tags, all this quote unquote boring technical stuff of SEO, which is still very much important that you need to nail down. Again, I'll leave a link down below in the description on how to actually do technical SEO. But yeah, essentially SEO has all of these three steps. Now, I'll go over one of them right now, which is the on-page SEO, which is the easiest one as of now to leverage and do good in with by leveraging AI, right? And again, in the future, maybe off-page will also be easy to leverage using AI and technical as well. But as of now, as of today, as of 2024, it's the easiest one to leverage using AI is on-page. Now, what do I mean by leveraging using AI? So first things first is you got to think about AI as this tool, right? This is a tool, actually a wrench, badly drawn, but think about AI as a tool that is applied, not just applied to SEO and to ranking sites on Google and marketing. It applies to every single niche in the world, right? Whether it's physical niche, maybe robots passing your groceries for you, right? Instead of a human, whether it's online, right? AI helps you, is a tool that helps you leverage and do things faster and more efficiently, right? And in specific applied to SEO, let's think about this stair, right? The staircase where up top is money, right? At top, your goal is to reach up here, which you are ranking your sites on top of Google and making money because people are coming in, they're being introduced to your brand and buying your product, right? Previously, without this tool that is AI, you used to have to do the keyword research manually, right? Figure out, okay, what keywords do I want to rank for? What keywords are people searching for? What's their search volume? Should I be ranking for them or not, right? Then after the keyword research, you used to have to write the content all manually, right? And then figure out, okay, where am I gonna put images in the content, right? Where am I gonna source those images? Where am I gonna source those videos, right? Then links, right? Figure out where on the article I'm gonna have to place internal links in. Same things for external links. Then bullets, tables, goal. All this takes so much time, right? Building a proper, engaging piece of media, piece of content takes so much time. And the reality is that with AI, thinking about AI as a tool, you get to skip ahead of the line, right? You get to skip all this because AI does the keyword research for you, does the content generation, does the content publishing, does the content indexing on Google, does the social syndication. So once a post is published to your site, automatically it's going to send it to your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your Twitter page, which is now called X. All of this done on autopilot, right? Why AI, as of now, as of today, is a tool that can help you leverage one aspect of SEO, which in this case is on-page, which is one of the most important aspects of it right now. And you can do off-page and technical SEO manually pretty decently if you just leverage AI for this one. And the reason why you should do it is because your competitors are doing SEO manually. They're doing on-page manually, off-page manually, technical SEO manually, right? And if you're able to take out a tool and leverage this tool to help you do on-page faster, help you climb up the ladder faster, right? While your competitors are going step by step by step by step, you're just going up there, right? You're going to be able to do more faster. You're going to be able to iterate more. And in theory, if you're doing things right, make more money and make money faster, right? Think about this as an arbitrage, as something that you can leverage to put yourself and take yourself ahead. While the other people that are not leveraging AI, or maybe they're leveraging AI wrong, for example, using ChatGPT, which isn't ideal, you should be using actual tools like this one, like Journalist AI, and I'll show you why in just a second here, they're going to get left behind. And so I talked about all this, and I want to actually first show you what a piece of content looks like that is generated with AI. So if I go here to my history tab and go, for example, search for dog grooming right here, or grooming, because actually golden, because I did generate a couple of articles for the dog grooming niche. You just scroll down right here and open this one right here, click view. And what you see here is 100% generated with AI. The featured image, the table of contents, right, with, as you can see, proper content structuring with this intro key takeaways in article images that are relevant to what the content is about, more in article images, links, bullets, tables, quotes. There's even videos down here, right? Videos that are relevant to what the content is about. This is an article about golden retriever grooming. There's of course a video on here on how to groom a golden retriever in a video format. All this done with AI, with internal links linking out to other pages on my site, with external links linking out to other relevant sources in the same niche, right? And I can skim through these ones, right? And I can click here to publish them straight to my integration one by one. Or if I wanted to do this all at once, I just click here, publish all to integration. All three will be pushed out to my integration. Now, what is an integration? Integration can be anything you want. If I go here to new integration, I can connect this with my WordPress site, Shopify store, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Blogger, even Zapier or external API. So you can have this AI, right, be connected with your site, and it can generate, plus it can post the content, the articles, the individual articles, right, to your site all on autopilot. And of course, if we expand on one of these articles, right, all these will have, as you saw before, a featured image, a table of contents, bullets, tables, quotes, in article images, in article videos, internal links, so these articles will be interlinking, right, between each other in a way that makes sense, external links, and a bunch more, even calls to action to your products or services, all this done for you automatically. Now, You can take it a step further, and you can also have it do the keyword research, right, before it generates the content. Then it's going to generate the content based off of this keyword research, right? And I'll show you how in a second here. Also, you can set up an indexer right here. If you just scroll down real quick here to indexers, you can set it up, if you go click here, so that as soon as a piece of media or content is published to your site, it also sends it automatically to Google for fast indexing. And also, as I said before, you can also set up social syndication. So as soon as a blog post is posted to your site, automatically sent to LinkedIn, to Facebook, to Twitter, all this done on autopilot for you, right? And do that by going here to social media. Now, speaking about keyword research, if you go here to keyword monitors, add in your site. I'm going to show you this one right here. It's for the gardening niche, right? Add your site, add your target country, target language, and we'll give you a list of keywords, right, with the respective monthly searches and the SEO difficulty, right? And then you can have the AI generate content based off of these keywords. And remember, right, as I said before, you got to focus on buyer intent keywords, BIQ, very, very important, because these are keywords that are going to make you money, right? If you can screen through this, and even need to use this, you can just use Google or think about those keywords based on your knowledge of your niche. But if you want to use this and leverage this AI, I think you should. You can skim through this and find, okay, what are the highest buyer intent keywords right here? Let me see here. For example, vegetable growing kit, right? This is exactly what we want. This is a high buyer intent keyword. People are looking for a vegetable growing kit, right? There's 110 searches a month, so 110 people searching this a month, and low SEO difficulty. So this is a perfect keyword for this quadrant right here, which is one we should be targeting, right? Again, you can skim through this and look for keywords, ideas, or again, you can use Google or any other tool, but I recommend you use this just because you can set it up so that it does everything on autopilot. Because if you go here to Autoblogs, you can create a new Autoblog, and essentially you can select how many articles you want the AI to generate, right, and publish every single month, week, day, 12 or 6 hours. Most people just do five every week, so Monday through Friday. Again, you're connecting the AI with your site, it's doing the keyword research, then it's generating the content, right? In this case, one per day. Then it's publishing it to your site automatically. Then it's also doing the content indexing, that's I, and then also the content syndication. So all of this is running on autopilot in the backend. So essentially doing all the on-page work for you on autopilot. Again, you're leveraging this wrench, this AI tool, to this AI technology to help you go up the ladder faster while your competition is all going step by step, right? Again, this does all this automatically for you by setting up an auto blogging, right? Super cool. And one thing that's also very cool, it's here the knowledge base feature, which allows you to produce brand tailored content, right? As you know, right, your brand is made out of assets, right? An asset could be your website, could be your LinkedIn page, could be, for example, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Twitter, could be any text documents, any audio documents, right? All of these are brand assets, right? And what you can do is you can connect this AI, right, with your brand. So the AI is able to produce brand tailored content with brand's mannerisms, your brand's tone of voice, your brand's images. So essentially non-generic AI content, brand tailored content, right? Which is very, very important in this new AI age. And yeah, that's basically it for this. Now, how do you actually generate content? I won't dive too deep into this because I have several videos on the channel on how to do it. But essentially, with anything related with AI, you have to give it an input, right? This is the input you give to the AI, right? First things first is you choose how many articles you want, right? And then all these ones. And the better the input, the better the output, right? So you can go here real quick through these ones. Do you want videos in your articles? If you do, just enable this. Do you want images, right? What type of images do you want? Stock photos, Google images, Bing images, your own custom images, or AI-based images. If you do choose AI-based images, you can prompt them. So for example, make them hyper realistic, black and white, whatever. You can play around with this. You can enable and disable featured images, in-article images. You can set up external links. So you just click here, enable this, and your article is going to have links linking out to other authoritative sources. Very, very important. You can enable internal linking, right? Linking out to other pages on your site or other blog posts, your offer, all that. You can set a call to action. So if, for example, you have a Shopify store, right, you want to write an article, and at the bottom, if you just paste in here your Shopify store link or product link, we'll add a custom section at the bottom of your article with a custom call to action to sell for you your product or service. You got to test it out, quite powerful. You can enable and disable all these sections, key takeaways, conclusion, FAQs. You can select the article length, or you can automate the headings or write them yourself if you'd like. You can also enable and disable bold, italics, tables, quotes. You can connect this to the web, which is very important, so you can produce up-to-date content, right? Content that's relevant to the time we're in right now. You can, of course, connect your knowledge base. Again, this is the way you're able to produce the way in which you're able to produce brand-tailored content. You can select from over 150 different languages, so it's very powerful if you're targeting international markets, which could be a video in of its own, because international markets tend to be underserved, right? There's a lot of demand for certain content, but there isn't much supply. So if you're able to produce content in Portuguese, Greek, Spanish, right, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, all these different languages, you can target and you can build these new BI matrices, because the competition and the traffic is much lower in these markets. So I'll give you an example, right? We have several customers that have e-commerce stores, right? They sell for the whole of Europe, right? They sell gardening supplies for Europe, for example. And they have their site, right? And their site has multiple blogs associated with it. One in Portuguese, right? Another in Spanish, another in Italian, right? And all these blog posts rank for different keywords in the targeted countries, right? So they're able to get in a bunch of local targeted traffic through these blogs, and people get introduced to their brand and eventually buy their products, right? And it's a great way to drive in traffic from these other countries, and again, where there's not many content, not much competition, and you're able to produce and outrank any other person because you're able to produce content in mass, actual valuable content that, again, because people in these countries haven't yet caught up with the AI technology, and they're doing it one by one, you can just skip ahead and build content in international languages that ranks so much faster. For example, if you're leveraging markets, actually English content, sorry, if you're producing content in English, most likely because there are more advanced markets, more competition, people might already be using AI, but I guarantee you if you're producing content in Portuguese, for example, where I'm from Portugal, nobody's doing this, or very, very few people are doing this, right? So just take it that as you wish, right? You can select the target country and select the creativity levels depending on how you want your brand to be perceived, change the tone of voice, change your point of view, even add custom instructions, or for SEO purposes, have it include your custom keywords in the article itself, so sprinkled in a way that's natural, super powerful right here. And then of course, select the generation mode. You can have the content be generated off of titles, off of keywords, off of a description, or off of the keyword monitor. As I said before, if you go here to keyword monitors, you can have the content being generated off of the keywords that you found in the keyword monitor, right? If there's a bunch more stuff that this software does, but if you want a full actual tutorial, there's a video on this channel, like 40-minute long video, detailing exactly how every single one of these features works and their use cases. There's even a feature to build links automatically, so which is super powerful. Give it a go. I'll leave a link for this down below in the description. So yeah, that's essentially it, right? To make money on Google and make money with these sites is, first things first, yes, you need to leverage AI, because if you leverage AI, you're able to go further, faster, right? Then is to find opportunities, right? Find opportunities in international markets, find opportunities where there's places you can go, right? And then of course, most importantly, go after, build your matrix, you build your keyword matrix, because this is the very first step. If you get the step wrong, all the other steps you might be going in the wrong direction, right? You gotta make sure that you nail down the direction you're going, so then you can build on top of it and make sure that you're going in the money direction, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's it. That's the video. Hopefully this was valuable. Let me know down below in the comments. And if I forget to add videos for the off-page SEO tutorial, the on-page SEO tutorial, the technical SEO tutorial, let me know. Remind me, please, because I may forget. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. I'll leave a link for this down below in the description. It's called Journalist AI. If you just go to tryjournalist.com, you can give it a go for free. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.